Many people can name the first captain of independent India's national football team, as it is a very popular quiz question. But few can tell us much about his legendary career beyond his name. It is pity that he never became a household name like PK Banerjee, Chuni Goswami, or modern days great like I M Vijayan, Bhaishing Bhutia, or Sunil Chetri. The lack of media attention made his legacy, achievements, and inspirations to fade into the dust. But Talimeren, the barefoot magician from Nagaland, unquestionably deserves a prominent place in the history of Indian football. Would you believe that he was not only a world-class footballer but also a practicing doctor, unofficial national long jump record holder, an outstanding athlete, a volleyball player, director of health services, and a humanitarian? Despite being offered a contract by the European football powerhouse Arsenal, Talimeren declined, citing his need to return to Kolkata to complete his medical studies. Even at the height of his football career with Mohun Bagan, he left Kolkata to fulfill a promise he made to his father to serve his people in Nagaland as a doctor. Really a man of his words. Talimeren was a pioneer for Nagas in many ways. He was the first from Nagaland to represent India in the Olympics, the first to earn an MBBS degree, and he also completed BSc in physics. Talimeren was a rare individual with many talents. In short, he was simply a genius. Let me tell you a short yet fascinating tale about Talimeren, the charismatic, learned, and true sportsman from the Ao tribe of Mokongchung, Nagaland, who was the first captain of the independent Indian national football team. He was also a man of sharp wit and born athlete. Born on January 28, 1980 in Chanki of undivided Assam, now current days Nagaland, Talimeren honed his athletic and footballing skill at Jorhat Mission School and Cotton College in Guwahati. While still a student, he joined Maharana Club, Assam's top football club at that time. Talimeren's reputation quickly reached Kolkata, the mecca of Indian football, and he joined Mohun Bagan in 1943. Within a year, he became the captain of the club. Shortly thereafter, Talimeren was selected to captain the Indian national football team for the 1948 Summer Olympics in London, the first for the independent India. He was also the flag bearer for the Indian Olympics contingent. Talimeren was a true leader on and off the pitch. He was fluent in English and a true ambassador for India. In the midst of challenging socio-political climate, Talimeren ensured that the Indian team conducted itself with dignity and integrity, and he always stood up for his players whenever necessary. On one occasion, while the Indian football team was sailing to England, the bandmaster asked if they have any specific musical request. The rest of the team was too timid and shy to say anything, but Talimeren confidently requested the popular contemporary Tommy Dorsey's jazz composition, The Song of India. In another case, while the Indian football team was playing a preparatory match in London against an English club side, the manager of one of the clubs stated to the media that if the Indian team beat his team, he would eat his hat. Guess what? India won the match. Asked for his reaction after the match was over, Talimeren insisted he wasn't going to speak unless the club manager ate his hat. Although this was all in good humor. At another post-match event, when asked why Indian players play barefoot, Captain Talimeren famously said, "In India, we play football while you guys play boot ball." This witty and impromptu remark not only won over the notoriously demanding British media, but also made headlines in several London newspapers. Talimeren's foresight was so profound that he even named his younger son Indian Oba, which means one who led India. A true masterstroke indeed. While football won him the Talimeren legacy, it was not everything about his man. Talimeren belonged to the Naga community, a group of ethnic tribes indigenous to Nagaland and few other states of northeast India. The community, with its own culture, traditions, way of life, was somewhat isolated from the mainland rest of India. As a teenager, Talimeren lost his father to typhoid. At his deathbed, his father had asked him to become a doctor and serve his people. Even as Talimeren dedicated himself to his footballing career, he never forgot his father's wish. In 1942, on his second attempt, he secured one of the two seats that were reserved for undivided Assam at the famous Carmichael Medical College, which is present-day R.G. Kar Medical College in Kolkata. In 1950, while still playing for Mohun Bagan and for the Indian national team, Talimeren completed his medical MBBS degree. After his distinguished football career, he returned to Kohima as a surgeon. The Naga independence movement had started and it had turned into an armed insurgency, and the Indian army was conducting operations in the Naga hills. Dr. Talimeren was now sought after by both sides of the conflict. He made a simple choice to treat both soldiers and the insurgents regardless of their affiliation. This baffled the military, who asked him why he would help the underground rebels. Dr. Talimeren bravely replied, "I'm a doctor. I've taken an oath to treat all human beings, whether they are over the ground or under the ground." After Nagaland attained statehood in 1963, Talimeren became the first director of health in Nagaland. As a footballer, Talimeren had the uncanny ability to use both his feet with equal proficiency. In life too, the charismatic person that he was had little trouble juggling two separate dream careers. Unlike today's player, Talimeren was never a professional and was never paid for playing football. In fact, he had to pay a registration fee of 5 rupees to join Mohun Bagan club. Quite interesting, isn't it? Despite the fact that more than 1/3 of India's top professional footballers come from the Northeast, the story of their spiritual lead father, Talimeren is largely unknown. Though he may be the most famous Naga and his footprints may have faded, but his name remains resonant and powerful in the collective memory of these people, as Talimeren means the all-glorious or the almighty. In the Ao language, his name lives on. Talimeren passed away on September 13, 1998 at the age of 80. Sadly, until a few years back, there was no physical tribute to the man who made significant contribution to the Indian sports and Nagaland. Neither Dimapur nor Kohima had a statue of him, and his legacy was largely forgotten. Fortunately, in 2002, Mohun Bagan Athletic Club posthumously honored him with the Mohun Bagan Ratna Award. I wonder why would they not honor him when he was alive? Such a shame. Assam has 2 stadiums named after Dr. Talimeren, an outdoor stadium in Kalaibor and an indoor stadium at Cotton College. The Dr. Talimeren Northeast Football Trophy was also inaugurated in his honor to promote football development in Northeast. Even in Barapani, Meghalaya, there is also a Dr. Talimeren Sports Complex, but his own state, the state of Nagaland, did not have one until 2018. Finally, in 2018, the foundation stones were laid for both the Dr. Talimeren Sports Academy and Dr. Talimeren Stadium in Nagaland. In addition, in 2018, Indian Post issued a 5 rupee commemorate postage stamp of Talimeren to honor his footballing genius. In 2009, the Dr. Talimeren Football Trophy was inaugurated in Dimapur, Nagaland, to inspire and motivate young people in the Northeast to achieve excellence in both sports and academics. In his honor, the Nagaland Football Association launched the Talimeren Inter-District Football Tournament. To learn more about the rise, fall, and insurgence of Indian football, watch the top right video. Dr. Talimeren excelled in both his chosen professions, football and serving the people as a doctor. He indeed was special, and his inspiration stories needs to be passed on to future generations. This is our small attempt to share the achievements of this outstanding legend with you. I urge you to share this amazing story of Dr. Talimeren to every Indian. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. Also, do you know any other facts about Dr. Talimeren which we missed? Please mention it in the comment section. Do you know of any other unsung hero of Indian football about whom you want to learn more? Please let us know. Follow me at Engineer Shrestha for Indian football updates, life in USA, and interesting topics from Bharat. Jai Hind.